Classic Philly flavors in a little handheld package. This is bringing your A game to the party. Stick around for Philly Cheesesteak Sliders. There's so much to crave about Philly cheesesteaks. The thin sliced beef together with onions and peppers, that melty cheese, so good. We're putting those great flavors on buttery and soft Hawaiian rolls for Philly cheesesteak sliders that will disappear fast. Let's get it started. We're gonna roll right in with some slicing of onions and peppers. We're looking for thin slices here. Hey, I know this is not authentic Philly cheesesteak. These are sliders on Hawaiian rolls, not a hoagie roll. But if you are looking for that authentic, classic Philly sando, check out our classic Philly cheesesteak video here. So yeah, bell peppers are joining this party. At least love those you're cooking for enough to not serve them a green bell pepper. It's a personal thing. So yeah, slice peppers in with the onions and set that aside. On to our shaved steak. Look for Certified Angus Beef shaved steak, already thinly sliced. If you can't find it already shaved, try your hand at doing it yourself. Here's a 2-pound chunk of top round, and because it's Certified Angus Beef, it's got incredible marbling, your answer for the best flavor. Remember, if it's not certified, it's not the best. Just shave as thin as you can with a super sharp knife. With all those thin ribbons ready to go, let's get our cast iron ready and hot. With the cast iron on medium-high heat, we'll put in a little neutral oil. With that high heat, we'll put those onions and peppers in to get that sear going. Move them around just a little bit until they get soft. The goal is to get a little bit of a browned edge on it so we can build some flavor. With the onions and peppers cooked off, we'll pull them out of the pan and keep the heat on high. We're gonna add a little bit more oil here before we put in our shaved steak. Toss that beef in and then separate the ribbons as best as you can and season with a little salt and pepper. You're gonna have to do this in batches so you can have plenty of room in the pan to get that crispy browning. This is your chance to develop some extra flavor. This is also a great chance to pause the action and hit that subscribe button. Great, with good browned edges and most all pink on, you can pull the cooked beef and move on to searing another batch of shaved steak. And finally, when all the beef is cooked, get our onion and pepper combo back in the cast iron pan with our cooked steak. All right, on to building some party food. Get a sheet tray lined with a piece of foil and your oven preheated to 300 degrees. Grab a 12-pack of pull-apart Hawaiian rolls. Pull it open with all the buns intact and cut horizontally so we can build this as one large loaded sando. The build is pretty simple. Layer provolone cheese. White American is good here too. Either way, shingle the slices. I've got 6 pieces of provolone here. Cheese layer first is so important. We'll load the shaved steak onion pepper goodness over the cheese. That cheese is going to be our barrier to prevent soggy bun bottoms. Nobody wants soggy bottom buns. If you're a cheese lover, double down here and add another layer of cheese, but then top with a layer of top buns. All right, so here's the deal. Ideally, you should build this right on the sheet tray, so then you can just pop it right in the oven. I didn't think about that, so I'm gonna try my best to transfer this right now, and then we'll brush the top and get it in. Brush the tops with melted butter and sprinkle the center of the top buns with a little coarse kosher or sea salt. You'll love the way this little bit of salt hits you when you bite into one of these. Into the oven for 15 minutes to melt the cheese and brown the top buns a bit, and we're ready to go. To make things easier for your friends to grab a sandwich, cut between each bun to create 12 grab-and-go sliders. Take your time with this part and don't squish too much with your hand. These Hawaiian rolls are super soft. Let's have a bite of this. Thin shaved beef with the crispiness to it, peppers and onions, a little bit of cheese, so good. The beef comes through perfectly. Little salt and pepper on it, there's peppers and onions, and that bun, the King's Hawaiian roll, such a good bite. This is what you want to serve at your party. We'll see you next time in the test kitchen.